27. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? The Lord is the strength of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid? When the wicked, even mine enemies and my foes, came upon me to eat up my flesh, they stumbled and fell. Though an host should encamp against me, my heart shall not fear. Though war should rise against me, in this will I be confident. One thing have I desired of the Lord, that will I seek after, that I may dwell in the house of the Lord all the days of my life, to behold the beauty of the Lord, and to inquire in his temple. For in the time of trouble he shall hide me in his pavilion. In the secret of his tabernacle shall he hide me. He shall set me up upon a rock. And now shall mine head be lifted up above mine enemies round about me. Therefore will I offer in his tabernacle sacrifices of joy. I will sing, yea, I will sing praises unto the Lord. Hear, O Lord, when I cry with my voice. Have mercy also upon me, and answer me. When thou saidst, seek ye my face, my heart said unto thee, thy face, Lord, will I seek. Hide not thy face far from me. Put not thy servant away in anger. Thou hast been my help. Leave me not, neither forsake me, O God of my salvation. When my father and my mother forsake me, then the Lord will take me up. Teach me thy way, O Lord, and lead me in a plain path because of mine enemies. Deliver me not over unto the will of mine enemies, for false witnesses are risen up against me, and such as breathe out cruelty. I had fainted, unless I had believed to see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. Wait on the Lord, be of good courage, and he shall strengthen thine heart. Wait, I say, on the Lord.
All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Kakwadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being great examples to his younger brothers, and peace and blessing and salutation to the hopeful elect out there pushing his word in truth and in sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shah. Pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopeful elect, the believers, the listeners who may have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shah. All right. Now what I want to get into today, is anything can happen. And the stage is set, just listening to a little news this morning, concerning, Trump, and the policies, and the decisions, that he wants to bring, to the White House, and it made me forget, it made me remember, because I had, even forgot, about how Trump, when he was in the office the first time, how he was just a complete asshole to the nations of the earth, including these EU nations, man, and he's that guy, hey, the Lord, got it set up perfectly, and anything can happen, we don't know, all right, the exact, scenarios and how things are going to play out, we watch, we speculate, but we know that all things, as we always going to work for our favor, of the hopeful elect, everything that's happening, every move that's being made, every psyop, this scripted reality that Esau has the masses bought into, all these things work for our favor, which is going to bring about an outcome, of righteousness reigning in the earth forever, We're watching wickedness, write itself out the script, Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah has these devils, writing themselves out the script, So, matter of fact, let's go there to Psalms, then we'll get that in Thessalonians. But when you go to the book of Psalms, chapter 7, Okay, there's the book of Psalms, Psalms chapter 7, and in verse 11, it says, "The Most High judges the righteous." Okay, and the Most High is angry with the wicked every day. And that's something we can't forget. Okay, and our power, is angry at the wicked. Okay, these devils have no victory in what they're doing. The things that they're trying to accomplish in the earth. Okay, and try to maneuver around what's written. The prophecy. Okay, that's written. Okay, his devil has no victory in it. And we always have to remember. No matter what it seems like. Like this devil is prospering, and he still has the masses enchanted. Okay, he's still going forward, with his NWO. Okay, he still has control. Okay, there's a lot of control that the devil has, and he's all over the place and doing this and doing that. But at the end of the day, he loses. The Lord is angry at this man. There's a wrath, all right, reserved for this devil. Okay, so as he's constantly pulling the wool over the eyes of the masses and getting one off, okay, on the people, well, ultimately the Lord is going to get off on him. And like I say, everything that this man is doing, he's writing himself out the script. He's being written out the script, okay, of rulership. Okay, it says, verse 12, it says, "If he turn not, all right, he will wear his sword. He had bent his bow and made it ready." Okay, and we know that Esau is not meant to turn. He's not meant to repent. Okay, he was built to be rebellious. Okay, he was meant to be anti-Messiah, anti-righteous. That's all he can do. There's nothing else he can do outside of being the adversary, man. Okay, to being the wicked, that the Bible speaks of. It's not in him to turn. So the Lord, has prepared war for the devil. Okay, in the beginning with the devil going to war with himself. All right, and remember, Trump played a major part in isolating America on the global stage. Okay, you look at how, go back to those first, term of Trump. Okay, when he, removed America out of the nuclear treaty with Iran. Okay, he put tariffs, on all, these foreign products. Was ruined, a few economies in the earth. Okay, Trump did some damage, man. I just, listened to this news, the quick news report this morning about what Trump, saying he's going to introduce, to foreign policy. I was like, damn, I forgot, Trump was a complete asshole, man, and he really isolated America, man. He was talking shit to NATO, saying they need to pull their weight, okay, saying they need to put more in, America not going to be there to protect them, all right. He was telling the Saudi Arabians, those crown princes, he pretty much telling them, like, if it weren't for America, you wouldn't, your regime wouldn't last 2 weeks. Okay, so he was pushing people out the way, taking pictures and shaking people's hand hard as hell, man. So hey, it's perfect. There's a part 2 of that coming. If he makes it to that point. All right, like I say, anything can happen. Okay, but just this like I was watching a little news this morning, and they was going back into his first term. And I was forgetting. I had forgot. All right, Trump was out here wilding, man. All right, killed the Iranian general. Okay, and them guys they ain't done with that. All those things are gonna play a factor, man. Hey, so hey, Trump the sequel. Okay, it's gonna be very interesting, man. Okay, and he's that guy. Okay, he has that spirit on him. Okay, to get things popping, man. Okay, he's bringing in the what you call oh yeah, Elon Musk, so he's introducing, America to the technocracy, the technocrats, okay, a government ran, by tech, okay, these different, tech gurus and tech, okay, heads, okay, was there still, underlings of the elite, okay, but the elite want to introduce a technocracy to the earth, and Trump, having Elon, in his cabinet, you know, he's introducing, okay, you people, to the technocracy, the new way, the new government that will govern the earth, technology, man, okay, your new supervisor, okay, and Esau's new world order is going to be technology, man, okay, and this is what we're seeing play out, okay, so the stage is set, just thinking about, let's say, Trump first term, and the moves he was making, and how I say arrogant and pompous he was, he's perfect, okay, to lead America, to the destruction, man, okay, and even, what I'm saying, even if something happened to him, all right, that play is still in motion from up top, okay, but just, just thinking about, I say Trump's first term, he will make a good guy for that lot. Okay, so reading the rest of it says he have also prepared for him the instruments of death. He ordained his arrows against the persecutors. And who's the persecutors? Esau, Edom. Okay, the wicked. And this man is always accusing. Okay, here it is. All right, you look at the wickedness that this devil does. Okay, throughout the earth, has done, is doing, and plans on doing. But he's always in a position to where he, can judge. Okay, what's right, what's wrong, what's hate, what's love. Okay, what's acceptable, what's not acceptable. He's always in the seat of authority. When it comes to judging, what's right and wrong. Okay, what needs to be persecuted. You see, what should be demonized. Okay, but the Lord is preparing this devil to destroy himself. Okay, and this is what we're seeing being prepped in the earth. Now you go from there, and you keep reading. It says, "Behold, he travaileth." Okay, he travaileth with iniquity, and have conceived mischief, and brought forth falsehood. And this is all this devil has brought in the earth, man. To the point to where almost everything that everyone believes is an absolute lie. This man has deceived the masses so much, okay, that almost everything that everyone believes is an absolute lie. Okay? The way people are, the way people are so self-destructive to themselves, there's so much, animosity and tension, okay, amongst people in the earth. Okay, the earth is more divided than ever, but this is what this man, okay, has brought forth in the earth, man. This is what his rulership has conceived. He planted these seeds of division, violence, dysfunction. All right, no one trusts anyone. Okay, the earth is cold as hell. Everyone, in the spirit of scamming. This man has brought forth mischief in the earth. He planted all those seeds of mischief, and this is what has grown up in the earth. Okay, through this man's enchantment, music, movies, okay, philosophy that he's, presented, is this great way to be. Okay, all these alternative lifestyles and, anti-Messiah, okay, doctrine that he's put in the earth, as a superior way of being, and all it has brought forth, is division, okay, violence, chaos, mistrust, and dysfunction, man. Okay, and it says, Verse 15 says, he made a pit and digged it, and is fallen into the ditch which he have made. His mischief shall return upon his own head. His violent dealing shall come up upon his own pate. Yeah, so everything that this man is doing, because when you're digging, okay, you're laboring. Okay? When you're digging, you know, what you're doing, you're laboring. And you dig a pit in order to put in slaves. Okay? to put prisoners in the pit. You see? And he's laboring, okay, for this digital, okay, prison for the earth, man. Okay? This fourth industrial revolution, and this man pretty much setting up a digital, okay, technological prison in the earth. Because the pit goes back to a system as well. So he's digging, he's laboring to bring this to pass, man. Okay? But it's going to work against him. Everything that he's doing is going to work against him, man. Okay? According to the judgment that's written. According to the judgment of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. It says his mischief shall fall, all right, shall return upon his own head, and his violent dealings shall come down on his own pate. Yeah, because, you know, this place was established, you know, by violence, okay, and maintained by violence, and it's going to go out by violence, all right? As it says in Revelation 18, thus for great violence shall a great city be cast down, okay? Thus with great violence shall this city be cast down. Speaking of America, man, all right, because America is the centerpiece, you know, of this Edomite empire, this beast system, you know, that governs the earth. Okay, the influence of America, the military of America, the economics of America, just like ancient, you know, pagan Rome. Okay, it governs the earth. Okay, just as ancient Rome was able to, you know, influence, okay, foreign policies within other nations and kingdoms, well, America is able to, you know, America has been granted that same authority. Okay, and right now we'll see, you know, that these nations, you know, have, you know, prepared themselves, you know, for all out war against this place, man. You know, because they reached a point, you see, that they're fed up, you know, with American hegemony, the American, you know, the world, an American dominated, all right, society, man. Okay. The nations have, you know, made up their minds, okay, and they've had enough, man. Okay, and it's a lot of things, you know, that we're going to see play out, you know, and any day anything can happen, you know, to cause this thing to just go to the next phase, and then the next phase, and then the next phase, then eventually, hey, hey, the MOTB is mandated, and then all out war. Okay, the two major prophecies that's left. Okay, so let's go here, and this is why, you know, the spirit starting with apostles and elders, you know, especially Elder Apostle Hart, you know, to go into prophecy, man. You know, to constantly go over these things is repetitive, but we're rehearsing for the times to come. You know, because that's what rehearsing is repetition. Okay, for the actual event. Okay, so we repetitionally, you know, go into these things, you know, repetitively, okay, for the purpose of rehearsing for the actual things that's going to come, okay, because we're in the build up to these things. So when you get to let's see, what is it, 2 Thessalonians, 1 Thessalonians 5, okay, 1 Thessalonians 5:1. It says, but of the times and the season, brethren, you have no need that I write unto you. Okay? Because we understand what we at. You see, the Lord gave us the signs to look for. Okay? To measure the time diligently, man. And the Lord put the spirit of watchmen on his men to continually watch for these things, to show this is where we at. You know, going into the prophecies, man, and bringing these things out and showing the prophecies happening in real time. To know this is what we at. Okay, we here. You see, we at the door. Okay, it's not gonna take much, you know, to cross that threshold. Okay, to the point of no return. Okay, and it says, "For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night." And we see, you know, the masses, okay, are continually distracted by vanity and things that don't matter. Okay, and there's levels to it, because some people think, you know, that they're woke and that they're on to something. You know, like these Trump supporters, you know, they feel as if, you know, they're fully conscious to what's going on, but they're still asleep. Okay, they're unaware of the season that we in. Okay, they might have a little more sense, okay, than the left, you know, the weirdos on the left. Okay, but they're still, all right, unconscious when it comes to, okay, the reality of prophecy, man. You see, and as the Israelites, you know, that's on this Trump kick, you know, least they, all right, be awakened. You know, the Lord has mercy and awakens them. Okay, they're still lost. Okay, so and that's why these things will be a thief in the night, because everybody's, you know, scrambling and giving a lot of their energy into trying to fix America, to put America back on the right track. You know, you have this false, you know, sigh of relief, this delusion of security, you know, because of, you know, the Trump, okay, election. You know, well, you know, these things are pre-scripted, okay, but there's this false sense of, you know, we good now. Let's get back, okay, to full normalcy. You know, let's get the middle class, you know, back popping. Let's get, you know, the industries, you know, the small businesses. Let's get these things back going. Okay, which is all, you know, a false delusion of it's a false, all right, sense of security. Okay, verse 3 says, "For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, and travail it says, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape." Okay, so Trump, you know, you can feel that he brings, you know, some feel of peace and safety, okay, to the American society, man. Not understanding, okay, that his first term, you know, this man caused a lot of ruckus, okay, when it came to foreign policy for America, man. Okay, and one thing they know, these nations know about Trump, this nigga is impulsive, man. Okay, so they know, all right, that this Biden character, you know, which pretty much was like a damn zombie in office. All right, they know Trump is lively, man. Okay, this nigga here is lively, man. He want a Nero, man. Okay, you see, so they know, all right, that now it's gonna be different how Iran, you know, deals with these small hats. Okay, because they know, hey, that Trump get on some shit. You see, so now, you know, as Russia and Iran have become, you know, extremely close over these last few months. Okay, now the stage is set to really get to the next phase of this thing, man. It's gonna be interesting, man, to see this dynamic. Okay, what's gonna be the American response? You know, when Iran, you know, retaliates on these small hats. Okay, because we know Trump is a proud man. Okay, so the stage is set, man. Okay, the left, you know, it played its part, you know, of making, you know, society, you know, more freaky than ever. Okay, you know, more lewd than ever. You know, just making America fulfill, you know, its lot. Okay, it's the new Sodom and Gomorrah. you know, and that's mainly what the left is on, okay? But Trump, you know, he's on that imperialistic, you know, America first, you know, kick, okay? Which is, hey, that's perfect, you know, to take this thing to the next phase, okay? And even without him, okay, things are gonna play out just as, you know, just as they're written, all right? But just speculating in spirit, like the way that Trump is, okay, it's perfect to get this thing to the next phase, okay? Internationally and domestically, man. Okay? It says, for when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. Yeah, Trump gonna bring them birth pains on, man. Okay? We're gonna see the birth pains of Jacob Trouble intensify. Okay? Going forward. Because all these presidents do just play out the will of the elites. Okay, now they do. Like I say, these presidents do have their own, you know, personalities, and you know, like I say, Trump, you know, he's a lively spirit. You know, he got a mouthpiece on him. You see, and like I say, the devil, you know, he's very pompous, man. Okay, and we know, all right, pride goes before destruction or a great fall. You know, and Trump has enough pride for everybody. Okay, so his first 4 years, hey, Trump shook some things up, man. He ended certain treaties that had been in place for decades, man. Okay, a weapons treaty, you know, with Russia, certain missile treaty that, you know, America and Russia had. You know, he pulled out that shit, man. Global climate, you know, treaties that, you know, that they had with EU. Trump pulled out that shit, man. You see, you know, going back to the nuclear deal with Iran, Trump was pulling out that shit, man. You know, so you know, this guy and his personality, you know, is perfect to get to the next phase. Because I say that the left, you know, that goofy shit, you know, I say Biden, that zombie shit, which all don't play characters, but they still have they, you know, spirit. You know, there could be multiple Bidens and all. You know, the left is a clown show. All of it is madness, but the left is just a complete clown show, man. Okay, and it would be so irritating to have to hear that bitch Kamala, you know, address the nation often. You know, with that stupid nigga woman. Okay, spirit. Okay. Pretending to be ratchet and all this shit, man, that would have been extremely, you know, irritating, you know. But the Lord got it worked out. All right, verse 4 says, but ye brethren are not in darkness, that the day should take you as a thief. And we're not operating in darkness, man, because if you're, I say, even if you're a Trump supporter, you're still in darkness. Okay, you're still in darkness, you know, rallying behind Trump, you know, and leading you, okay, to the worst time ever. Speaking to you Israelites, leading you into the worst time ever with no hedge. You're still operating in darkness, man. Okay? But as we have come to the light, we understand there's no way outside of Yahushua. You know, as we get that in what's that, St. John. All right, St. John 14 and 6, it says, Yahushua said unto him, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man coming unto the Father but by me. So the only way, okay, for us as Israelites is through Yahushua. The only, all right, entity that has our best interest in mind, okay, is the Heavenly Father through His Son Yahushua. Okay, outside of that, no one has any, okay, of our interest in mind. Okay, as Israelites, man. Okay, these heathens have their own thing, their own agenda that they're trying to pull off in the earth. You know, and that's why you see all these heathens, okay, they're on board with this new world order. Okay, they're fed up with America. Okay, but the overall agenda of the new world order, these nations are on board. Okay, And you best believe that there's going to be, first there's going to be, this devil is going to attempt to exterminate as many Israelites as possible. Okay, the spirit of Haman. Okay, to just eradicate as many Jakes as possible, man. The dragon, being wrapped with the woman, a madman sparing none. Okay, and whatever sect of Israel will be left. Okay, what type of oppression do you think this devil will put on them in the digital, dictatorship, man? Okay, and technocracy, which pretty much is a digital dictatorship, man. What type of pressure you think this devil will put on Israelites, man? Okay, so outside Yahushua, no one has an interest, the interest of Israel in mind. Okay, Most High been telling Jake that, man. You go to Jeremiah 15:5. It says, "For who shall have pity upon thee, O Jerusalem, or who shall bemoan thee, or who shall go aside to ask how thou doest?" Okay? And you got Jakes jumping up and down, all right, as if they have some type of victory. Okay? With a Trump presidency. Okay? Read this in the NLT. It says, "Who will feel sorry for you, Jerusalem? Who will weep for you? Who will even bother to ask how you are?" Man, no one on earth is concerned about the well-being of the tribes. Okay? You see? No one cares about your plight. All right? All these nations are, mad at the small hats, but what they doing to the Palestinians, but what has been done to the Israelites, man? And that's actually our land. Okay, you got two heathens fighting over land that belong to us, and then you have this pity party for these Palestinians, and then you still have people that run with those small hats being the victim. Okay, but here it is, the people that's been done the worst, whose actual land that is, no one gives a damn about you, man. Okay, they're not talking about any type of restoration, or relief for you tribes, at these summits and these UN meetings, man. No nation is going to the podium, concerned about, the tribes, man. But no one's more invested into the society than the tribes, than the lost sheep of Israel, man, that's in darkness, man. Okay, you even have those South American presidents, which are Israelites. Some could be tares. Okay, but they're supposed to represent, all those Northern Kingdom tribes that's down there in South Central America, and they're, crying for Palestine. Okay, would you have some Jakes amongst them, but ultimately, those are heathens, man. Okay, so no one is bemoaning, or concerned about the plight, of you tribes. And I say no one is more invested than a society that oppresses them, than you Israelites, man. You so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. So, matter of fact, I'm gonna read this in the NLT, verse 5. It says, verse 6, it says, "You have abandoned me," and speaking to you tribes, man, "and turned your back on me, said the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua." Because a lot of these people, that are bought into this system, whether on the left or the right, a lot of Jakes, if you bring up, the gospel, the true gospel, the good news, Jake will laugh you to scorn, will scoff, make some TikTok video, do some type of mockery or skit. So just as our people have abandoned Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, he's going to abandon them. And in the worst time ever, he's going to put the spirit of Esau to have absolutely no mercy, and he's just going to step fully away from Jacob. Okay? And let Esau have at it, man. Okay? It says, you have abandoned me and turned your back on me, says the Lord. Therefore, I will raise my fist. Okay? And Esau, that left hook that the Lord gonna put on niggas, man. Okay? To destroy you. I am tired of always giving you another chance, man. Because in the midst of all this that's going on, the Lord still has his word going out full throttle. The prophets going into everything in these times, man. Okay? Going into all understanding concerning the Bible and, you know, what the Lord requires for us to have mercy in these times, man. What's pleasing to the Lord has been made known unto us, man. You know, be of good cheer, over Israel. What's pleasing to the Lord has been made known unto you. Okay? But Jacob still, you know, wandering after the beast, admiring the beast, and trying to fix and get the beast, you know, healed again, man. Okay? But that's not written. You see? This place is on the downward spiral, and it only gets worse, man. And the way the Lord got this thing set up, everything is in place for anything for anything to happen at any time. Okay? Everything is in place for anything to happen, all right, at any time. All right? And the stage is set, you see, for the Lord to just continue to take this thing to the next phase and the next phase until, you know, the earth, you know, is rocking to and fro. Okay? Let's see. See, the brothers got some. All right. This is Brother Naquan 444. Psalms 146:3 says, put not your trust in princes, nor in the Son of Man, in whom there is no help. You know? And our people constantly look to the rulers of the heathen for some type of relief for their situation. The only relief comes from the one that put us in these circumstances, that put us in this situation. That's the only relief. Outside of that, there is no relief. Okay? The power that put us in these circumstances is going to be the power that take us out. But it begins with turning back to that power. Okay? It begins with repentance through faith, coming under the order of Yahweh Shai. Okay? That's where relief comes from. And that's why we understand, because the Lord, you know, the scripture says, taste and see that the Lord is good, you know, and we're able, you know, to try the Lord out, you know, in his grace period, you know, repent, remove, you know, from the wickedness, the idolatry, okay, the darkness of this world, overcoming the flesh, and we begin to see that this is the way. You know, as we experience the peace that comes in serving and being in order to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. Okay, we experience, you know, the true love amongst the brethren. You see, as we see, you know, everything happening in our favor. You know, the Lord shows favor in our day-to-day, man, and we see, okay, this is the way. Okay, so as we're going into these times, all right, the stage is set for anything to happen. All right, and that boy, all right, DJ, all right, Trump, Donald J. Trump, you know, the personality that he has, you know, is perfect. Okay, for, you know, this thing to go to the next phase, you know. So that's the point, you know. Just wanted to get into that Lord will, you know, you brothers, all right, and you sisters edified. Till next time I say shalom, Korim Mashallah, Abba, Shalom.